What is this place? I have no memory, only the white veil of snow which swallows my world. How have I come to this place? Was it a natural disaster that ended the world I knew? Oh, that's right. This is how I got to this world. And I customize. It's a snowy beach biome. Or should I call it? Now let's talk about the snowy beach and what the limitations are in this frozen hell world. No trees, no grass, really there are no plants at all. No animals, except for bats and glow squids. No villages, which means no villagers, although there might be an exception. So what's good? You can still find loot in mineshafts and ruined portals, but most of all shipwrecks. The land is pocked with shipwrecks, and these chests are the key to my survival. I am a scavenger in this world. I must find the ruins of a ship before the sun sets, because that's where I will find resources, like food, wood, and temporary shelter. All that's left of the world I know are these scattered vessels, ice-locked ruins of a once great civilization. I found my first shipwreck. Not too bad, I can definitely use the iron. Okay, a map of buried treasure. Look, even these feathers are valuable because there aren't any chickens in this world. The buried treasure is kind of lackluster, but there is some food. Another shipwreck. Yeah, they're pretty common. I notice the sun is setting soon, and I decide to look around this area for any other loot. That way I can bury myself inside the new shipwreck and explore its belly for treasure after the sun has set, since I'm taking shelter there anyway. Nothing impressive in this chest, but now I can go to the club because I've got these styling new boots. By the way, these emeralds are going to be very useful in the future. You'll see why. You've probably already guessed. It's damp here in the guts of the ship, but it's home for now. I can hear monsters walking the frozen sands above. I have never felt more alone. I have been wandering this wasteland for days, sifting through the ruins of my people. And with these potatoes I've found in the shipwrecks, maybe I can start a renewable farm. It is here, enveloped by the ice, that I find many great treasures. The moss block will give me azalea trees and potentially a renewable wood source. Also, carrots to add variety to my starchy diet. And my first diamond. I'm starting to get my fill of resources. That means I need to find a permanent home soon. I found this massive cave. There is a lot of potential, both in terms of resources, which might be found below, but also as a base. I like cave bases. They offer a great deal of protection once they're, illuminated. By God, it's a living skeleton, and he can shoot arrows at me even though he doesn't have eyes. I'm finding all sorts of horrible things here. And now I know what happened to my people. They have all become zombies. Yes, come into the light so that the sun's rays can free you from your hell. I make a tiny shelter here in the water. There are no drowned zombies, so it's pretty safe. And there's my home. It's very inviting and cozy, huh? I use bone meal to spread the moss, and finally I get my first tree sapling. I put a tree above my base as a marker. Hello, little tree. Welcome back to Earth. You, my little friend, are going to be the first of many. I will watch over you, and I will grow more plants, preserving them here in my base. Let's explore the cave. It is an endless cavern, rich with coal and iron. And a witch. Was it you that did this to the world? I want to trap her because she'll be useful later. But she poisons me, and I am a coward. I wait for her to despawn, and I get the coal. Look, my first natural diamonds. I need to work on my diamond dance. Indeed, this cave never ends. Much more to explore later. For now, I have another problem. These guys have appeared. Yeah, I'm kind of sleep deprived, and I must find a bed soon. I decided that I want to make a proper home first. Something with personality. Defensively overlooking the cave's entrance. It's lovely. It just needs a bed. If only sheep hadn't gone extinct. Now, I could start a spider farm, but I'd rather invest my time looking for a mine shaft. And there are no mine shafts here, only death. I have to travel away from the base looking for other cave systems, gathering chest loot along the way. I find this one, and it's promising at first, but it eventually ends at a subterranean lake. I can go no further. As I'm returning to my base, I notice a decent-sized cave mouth right up there on the mountain. At first, it doesn't seem like there's much here other than a massive geode. It's very pretty, but I cannot make a bed from these crystals. I can make like a lovely chandelier. And then, only a small ways further, framed perfectly as if it wanted to be found, I have found my mine shaft. It'll be easy to gather string here, but there's more. Mine shafts have chests. Before going any further, I decide to make my first bed. String becomes wool, wool and wood gives me a bed. Yes, the sweetest dreams in my cobweb bed. Now, if I die, I will respawn here. A chest at last. This is exactly what I was looking for. Remember when I said there might be a chance for villagers? I need golden apples to make it happen. I'm in great shape now. Home at last. It's time to place my bed beneath my own roof. Except, I will need the night again soon. I was wandering around looking for more shipwrecks when I came across this ruined portal. Another golden apple. It is time. I can make 2 villagers, and that means I can make a village. Eventually, I did capture some zombie villagers using boats. And also, there she is. I captured a witch. I then created this scenario where the witch throws splash potions at me, and hopefully it hits our zombie. However, it was taking a really long time, and the only potion she was throwing was poison. This was excruciating. I also had to make sure I didn't eat the apple by mistake. After a while, I decided that I'd rather go into the nether than have that lady throw potions at my face. Oh wow, another hell world. Not a bad nether spawn, but no fortress nearby, which is really what I'm looking for. I need the components to make my own weakness potion. Fortify your portals against ghasts. I don't really find anything near the portal. A few more biomes, but not what I want. I eventually realize I hate the nether more than anything, and I'd rather have the witch douse me with poison. But this time I have baked potatoes. They're better than carrots for saturation. Also, if you punch the witch with your bare hands, not with a weapon, you don't want to kill her, but if you attack her with your hand, I think it increases the chance of her throwing a weakness potion because she wants to weaken your attack. And eventually, it worked. I finally got my first villager. Had to move him immediately. to a safe location. Now, as we all know, if you throw enough carrots at their faces, they will get a little bit frisky. And that, of course, as science will tell you, is how babies are born. That's where babies come from. So now with the villagers reproducing and beginning to create a village, I decided I got to make a proper home for them, a villager trading hall. And it's not too shabby. They have beds in there, they have workstations. It's honestly not that different from my own home. One morning I woke to a sound I have never heard. Someone new has arrived, and they brought some sort of weird donkeys. Who are you? You cannot speak my true name, for now you may call me the Stranger. I thought all humans were infected by the zombie disease. I am not human. I am part llama. These are my parents. Wow, this story really took a turn. You said I was chosen. Chosen for what? I have chosen you to be the shepherd of the new world. When you see me again, I will be carrying living artifacts from a time before the Great Freeze. It will be your duty to protect these plants and cultivate a new Garden of Eden, so that the people you have saved will have a green, living world to call their home. I see. For now, I bring these rare flowers. Keep them safe, for they are the last of their kind. Wow. I think you can see that this has become a riveting tale of conservation and survival. And just as mysteriously as he appeared, the stranger vanished, wandering off like some sort of meandering salesman. I know now what I must do. I need to make a sanctuary for the plant life that once covered this earth. A sanctuary using sustainable resources and clean redstone energy. And my greatest task, to teach these people that the planet is not theirs to destroy, but to care for. To remind them that they are not only a part of nature, but guardians of the natural world. Lest we all forget. But first, let's get some sick trades, huh? Join me in the next episode for the second chapter of Frozen Hell World.